Good afternoon, Facebook. I know it is Tuesday again, and I missed my Monday market update, but we're doing it again on Tuesday. A lot of work yesterday, wasn't feeling super great. So I'm here today. We're going to do it. Let's get into it. Tempe and Mesa market update. Here we go. First up, we got our Tempe numbers. We've got August 2018, 287, 369, and August 2017, 275. So we're up 4.25%. So that's a good increase on your investment if you maybe bought a house in Tempe last year. Average days on market. This is interesting. 39. So we've got a little bit lower days on market. So they're moving a little bit quicker in Tempe, by about 5 or 6, 7 days on average, better than Chandler and Gilbert. So pretty good, but huge drop from last year, 56 days. So it's a 30% drop. So here's our graphs. The graphs we're accustomed to. One of the things I want to point out, we got absorption rate is ticking back up to 2 months. And that's partially because you can see we had a lot of new listings last month in August. And so you get more inventory, the purchases stay pretty flat, you're getting closer and closer to that kind of like evened out market that I've been talking about. So Mesa, on my Instagram show, I missed this entire graphic, but anyway, it's here. So we got August 2018, 272, 129, up from 253, 204, a 7.5% increase. Average days on market, similar to Chandler and Gilbert, about 47 days, about 45 to 47 days. Is pretty standard for most of these valleys, so, or at least the Southeast Valley. And then we got our graphs here. Okay, I've got a little different graph on this one. I didn't do absorption rate because it's about the same, about 1.5 months as it's been. You will notice we do have an uptick in new listings, which is great, and an actual decrease a little bit in the number of purchased houses. But the thing I wanted to point out on this one is, as you can see on the pricing graph, I don't know if you guys remember last week's, or maybe go back and check out last week's show. I talked about kind of the somewhat volatile nature of the Gilbert Chandler market, where we've got some up and down averages here and there. Mesa is like steady Eddie. It just keeps plugging away. There's like a couple little blips here and there, but nothing major. I think part of that is because just the way the market is, you've got some really good investment price points in Mesa. So you have a pretty steady kind of cycle of these houses being purchased. You do have some nice areas in Mesa where you've got over $500,000 houses, but a lot of them are in that kind of mid good investment range. So that's why I think you get a lot of investors in there purchasing, which is kind of keeping that thing settled. If you want to think about it like the stock market, Mesa is kind of like a mutual fund where you're going to get a good increase in your investment. It may not be like 10% or something like that crazy, but it's going to be a pretty safe bet that your value is going to keep going up without having any kind of dips. So, but that's pretty much it for this week's market update. I do plan to be back on Monday for the Monday market update. I think we're going to either look at Ahwatukee or possibly Queen Creek. I'll double check. But check us out again next week. Also, if you have a specific area, maybe a neighborhood or a subdivision you want me to do a market report on, I'm happy to do that. Just hit me up with the comments below this video or message me on Facebook, and I'd be happy to do a market report on a specific zip code or a specific neighborhood. I'd be happy to do that. And as always, I believe you deserve a better quality experience when buying or selling. So give me a call today, and I'll show you how I can make that experience amazing. Guys, have a great week. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.